What's going on, guys? Creator here, back for a new video, sort of like an update video, let you guys know what's been going on. In case you haven't noticed, after like late February, in terms of content, has been slowing down a lot. I'm about to get to why that is, as well as possibly find a solution. I know I have my green screen in the background, probably won't even update, just might be just simply green. Who knows, I put an effect on it because I just want to get my information out there to you guys. Nothing bad. I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm just trying to find a solution to what's currently going on. So like today's video, make sure you hit that like button and just subscribe if you don't miss anything else on my channel, on my social media links in the description below. Alright, so for those of you guys who are not aware, besides doing YouTube, if I could do YouTube full-time I would, but I actually have a full-time job. Luckily it's right around the corner from where I live, so that's actually one good thing. So I've been doing that for the past 2 years. Ever since I decided to come back to YouTube, that job helped me a lot in terms of just providing content for the channel. If it wasn't for that job, I would have my new desktop. Basically, if it wasn't for that job, I wouldn't be able to do YouTube again, period, because after that situation I explained in that video a long time ago, I lost everything, and there's my job. I was able to get everything back, new stuff, this camera that I'm currently recording on right now, my desktop, my microphone, all that stuff is thanks for my job, and I always appreciate them for that. However, my job, working at the job wasn't really always my long-term goal. My long-term goal was doing YouTube, and I've been trying to balance that out for these past 2 years, trying to do this and YouTube at the same time, my job and this. At first I thought I was able to get the hang of it, like my universe mode videos. Ever since I pumped that out, I took like a month break purposely, well, almost a 2-month break from YouTube, so I can focus on filming all of those universe mode episodes, so I can just dish them out each and every week. You have tons of content. Not only that, just like Power Ranger reviews, unboxings, and whatnot. I had all that prepared, and then sadly, I didn't have enough time to record more content. And ever since then, it's been slightly falling off in terms of regular content. I try to make up for it by doing live streams, which kind of helped. I actually, I think it was March, I did more viewers than in February, despite the fact that February was filled with universe mode stuff. March was just simply live stream. For some reason, my viewership actually skyrocketed in that. So that was something interesting. I also introduced Yu-Gi-Oh content to my channel. I'm back doing Yu-Gi-Oh. So even though I halted like unboxing or pack openings, that won't be the end of that. That won't be the last of that. It'll be down the line in the future. Now, ever since, like I said, late February or early March, you started to decline in terms of content. And because, again, this job is pretty much demanding. I'm a shift leader there, so I'm technically like 3rd or 4th in charge of the store. And they do ask of me a lot. Like, I do a lot of stuff there. I sometimes do double shift. Like this past week, for example, I've been doing double shifts. I actually worked from 8 in the morning on Sunday. This past Sunday, I actually worked 8 in the morning to 10 o'clock at night because somebody called out and I had to take their shift. And that's one of the disadvantages of living right around the corner where you live. They're going to ask a lot of you. I mean, obviously I get paid overtime, so the money's there, but it takes away from what I really want to do, which is YouTube. Which unfortunately makes me, I have less time to do stuff. I usually only have like 1 day off. My mom's calling me while I'm doing this video. So I'm going to try to make this short and to the point. I've been trying to find a way to balance how I do my job and how I do YouTube. For example, because of my job, there's certain stuff I'm not able to do on time because either I'm too tired, I'm too exhausted, I just don't have the time to record anything. For example, my universe mode stuff. Now, I purposely took the 2-month break from YouTube to record to see how much footage I can rack up, and then the whole point of that was, my whole goal with universe mode footage was for me to take 2-month break, record it, and as it's airing, record more stuff behind the scenes, so when that set of stuff is done, the rest of the stuff can just run smoothly as according to plan. However, because of my job it was just too overwhelming at the time. I didn't have enough time to record some stuff, and it was because of that. Now, don't worry, you're on. In terms of universe mode content, I have stuff filmed. It's just in terms of editing that I don't have enough time for. For example, in terms of universe mode for Raw, Smackdown, 205 Live, I already went past the Money in the Bank. Like, we're currently I'm about to hit the Great Balls of Fire pay-per-view in terms of recording what I actually have done. Like, we already got done Extreme Rules, which is yet to put on my channel. Money in the Bank pay-per-view is already done. I'm about to do Great Balls of Fire in terms of filming. I just had the time to do it. But yeah, another reason for that is because I try to integrate NXT, which, by the way, I've already begun filming. I am like 2 weeks away from our first TakeOver event. And again, my goal for NXT is for it to be on Facebook exclusively, because I already know Universe Mode's crowd at Raw, SmackDown 205 Live alone. So Facebook, it'll be another platform, so I could get, at the end of the day, just trying more people. If they watch on Facebook, they, hey, this has some cool content, they can check out my YouTube channel. Just worked out that way. So I'm gonna use my NXT Universe Mode for that specifically, which is why it's gonna be exclusive to Facebook. That's why I am trying to work hands on that. Once I'm done NXT recording, you'll start to see, probably within a week after that, you'll start to see my Universe Mode episode resume. Also, I'm starting a new like wrap-up show for my Universe Mode, like a weekly show called This Week in Universe. As I already announced to that before, it's still gonna go alongside Facebook as a Facebook exclusive show. Alongside NXT, just wraps up all you, because I know if you add up all the hours of Universe Mode content I put out in a week, it's almost like 3 hours with now adding NXT, almost 4 hours of content. I know you guys can't watch that, so my goal for that show would be like a half-hour show that tells you all the important, I mean, everything I do in Universe Mode I consider important, but all the main stuff you need to know that happened in Universe Mode that week on my channel, that's what that show is for. So you can check out my Facebook page. It'll be a half-an-hour show every time. Be like kind of like a news style thing. I'm still having throwing around ideas like that. So that's how Universe Mode is. It is coming back. I haven't given up on it. People probably think because 2K19 is already announced and I might as well a couple more months we're about to hit in the fall. Why stop? Nope. I told myself I'm going, because the one thing I have to kid myself, when I start on something, I usually don't finish it, but I'm committed to finishing the 2K, at least the first year of the 2K18 Universe Mode for my channel. And that even if 2K19 comes out, I'm still going to finish what I started with 2K18. That's my goal. And a lot of people don't usually do that, but I'm going to try to finish it. So that's that. Universe Mode is coming back. I just haven't had the time, which I'll get to my solution hopefully in a minute. In terms of power, the same thing with Power Rangers and Super Sentai related stuff. For you guys don't know, I'm currently focused on Go Busters. As of now, I have bought every single Go Busters line, the main important stuff, including the mechas and the rest of the morphers stuff. I have that all bought. I made the reviews for all of it. It's all good. I've been sitting on that footage on my computer. I'm pointing this way. I've been sitting on that footage for my computer for almost like 3 months, 2-3 months now. I've been sitting on that footage. I just haven't had the time to edit it. I've been sitting on like a backlog of footage that you guys haven't even seen yet, which is like, I just have to edit it and just put it on my channel. Like, I have content, guys. It's just, I just never have the time to do it because I work so much. And yeah, same thing with the Kamen Rider. I have figure arts. I have my figure art reviews for the Gaim figure arts and the Loxies. All of my Gaim stuff that I bought over that I already unboxed, right? Yet to show you guys that I unboxed. It's all done. I just haven't had the time to upload it, unfortunately, or edit it. It's just a timing thing. Sometimes I wish I just had 2 computers, but I don't even think that's it. It's just timing, and you only have so much time in the world. That's the problem. It's just when there's that and Yu-Gi-Oh related stuff. Again, I could just buy some packs and stuff. It's just I don't have the time to do it. And in terms of gameplay and live streaming, again, you gotta work so many hours, don't have time to do it. I wish I did at that one point, but this job has become really demanding as of late. It's probably because all of our cast, or I say cast, like crew members keep switching around, either getting fired, either getting hired. That's why they're allowing me to cover their shifts until they find a solution. And that's the reason why. Fortunately, sadly, this is how YouTube works. Even though, I mean, I love doing YouTube, I don't get paid as much as doing YouTube than I do my job. I can trust me when I say that. So obviously I have to focus on stuff that pays me more, but I want to change that. And after thinking about it, I actually did a recent poll on my YouTube page, community tab. If you haven't checked it out yet, if you watch this video, you should vote for the poll so I have a better idea. I asked you guys, my active members of my channel, should I start a Patreon? And the majority of you guys said yes. Out of the 12 or 13 people who voted, the majority of you guys said yes. And like, and when I said that, I simply said, if I were to start a Patreon, would you guys actually support it? And the majority of you guys said yes. So I think I am a fit. I wasn't planning on making a Patreon until I hit at least 10,000 subscribers. But I'm seeing people with Patreons that have even less subscribers than me, and they're making decent. I've been researching Patreon for like the past week. Ever since I asked that question, I've been seeing people who have Patreon with subscribers less than mine, and they're making a decent amount. So I'm really starting to think Patreon might be the solution to this. If I have a Patreon page, if enough people support it, I could take less hours at my job, which means I can focus more on this. Because at the end of the day, that's all I really want to do, is just focus on this. But unfortunately, I can't do that, where bills have to be paid at my house, and I have to focus on what pays me more. And yeah, that's why I might be starting to do a Patreon, and I might have to do that. Now, my question to all you guys, before I wrap up this video, what do you want me to do on my Patreon? What kind of Patreon? Like, I have some ideas in my head. If you haven't checked that teaser trail, like the second to last video besides my podcast that came out, I have something planned. That is the start of something bigger that I've been also working on behind the scenes with my channel. Me and a few of my friends have been working on behind the scenes of my channel. That is the start of something even bigger, which I don't want to reveal anything about that yet. That's just what the teaser trailer is for. You can interpret it how you like, but that is the start of something even bigger. And I want that to be part of my Patreon? I don't know. I have a bunch of stuff, and I really have cool ideas I want to do. It's just timing, and do I have the time for it? I think this is where I'm going to have to start a Patreon, but I just need to know, like, what you guys want out of Patreon. What kind of rewards do you want? I need to know. I need some feedback. This is pretty much a feedback video, guys. So the comment section below. I know a lot of people don't like the comment, which is fine. I mean, viewing the video is pretty much good enough for me. I mean, a view is a view, and a reaction is a reaction, like and dislike reaction. But this time, I really want some comments in the video. If you guys can, or if you could, just comment down below in the video. Tell me, because it seemed like the majority of people that voted on my poll, if you haven't already, go ahead and do so on the community tab. They want me to start a Patreon. I mean, you guys will support. Not only do you want me to start a Patreon, you guys said you guys will support it, and I hope you guys do that if I do start one. What kind of rewards do you like? Because I did a poll a while back, like what content you want to see most of my channel, Universe Mode, which is clearly the main thing. Which, trust me, guys, I am working on that. I hope by the end of this week I can wrap up NXT films, so I can officially edit it all together, so we get right back on track with Universe Mode. That's why I did that poll. I know what to focus on in terms of importance. I'm gonna do a poll like that, like around every 3 months once I get started back on regular content. But I do a poll every 3 months, so I can focus on this more, focus on this one. And I do a variety of things on my channel. I want to do that. But yeah, just comment section below what you guys want to see out of a Patreon page. I feel like this is the time to start it now, so I can, how many people support it, if it's enough suitable income, I can take less hours back on my job. I can work part-time there instead of full-time, and I can do this part-time, that part-time. I have enough hours to do both and to make a stable income doing it. And goal eventually, could a Patreon make me able to do this full-time? We'll see in the future. Only time will tell. Again, I see people with less subscribers than me have a suitable amount, like a good enough income to live off of just doing Patreon and doing YouTube. So thank you guys for watching. I know this was a long video. I know it's kind of raining off a bit. I just had to get my thoughts out, just explain to you guys what was taking me so long in terms of the lack of uploads, and hopefully get things back on track. So with that being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Like today's video, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. And comment down below again, what do you guys want to see from a Patreon page? What kind of rewards do you want? I just need to know the feedback so I can get in the process of starting it and have a launch date for you, get that stuff rolling. But in terms of content, I can't promise you guys anything. I don't want to promise you guys anything. I want to say possibly starting next month, you'll start to see the content regularly coming back. If I can get stuff together, who knows? Otherwise, guys, this is Crater signing off. Catch you guys later. See ya.